Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and guys, let me just tell you, your girl messed up just a little bit. So, I can explain. I made a video, my month-end favorites that would have been for the month of June, and I don't know where it went. Like, I went back on my list of videos, and I was like, did I publish that? Like, where did it go? Because I sat down, I filmed it, I did all the work. I cannot find the footage anywhere, and somewhere between filming that last month and as I sit down right now, the footage has just disappeared from my life. So what I am doing today is I'm going to sit down, I'm going to chat with you guys about my favorite makeup from what will have been June and July, as when you see this it will probably be August 1st or right around then. And I'm really excited to do that because I have so many makeup favorites that I've been wanting to share with you guys. A lot of them you've already seen on camera several times, but I just wanted to take a minute and hang out and tell you guys my favorites. So let's go ahead and start off with, ooh, where do I want to start? Oh my god, there's so many things. Ooh, it's like, that's overwhelming. It's what it is. It's overwhelming. How about we go ahead and knock out one of the obvious ones? It's what I'm wearing on my face right now. It's literally what you've seen in every single video. The Pixi RachLoves palette. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing this palette at this point, but I cannot stop using it. Like, I physically, when I tried to put it away, like I tried to put it into a drawer, and in the middle of the night, I heard this deep crying sound, this sobbing moment, and it was my soul crying out for this palette. I need it in my life, you guys. I can't stop. I'm not ready. Don't make me. Now, one of the things that I do love so much about this palette is the customizing options. I love the way that RachLoves designed this. If you're not familiar, she is a YouTuber here on YouTube. Thanks, Paige. I love the way that she designed this because you really can build and blend and create different looks and different finishes for multiple skin tones, and I really, really like that. For me personally, the combo that I use today, the combo I use every day, is a little bit of this shade, which is Clutch, with a little bit of lace over top of it, both of which are on my hand right here. And you guys, this formula, it is just so soft and so silky, and it settles into my skin in such a way that is so freaking flattering. I love it. This is another one that I have loved, the purple shade Zipper all over the lid with like a little purple in the crease. It is so, so beautiful. And for me, this has just become that palette that I reach for. I need something quick, simple. I just want to do my makeup. I use this for everything. It's also all over my lids. And it's just because it has such a beautiful feel to it, and the color is perfect. Like, the color of the highlight, I literally could not ask for anything else. When I talk about this palette, you need to know, like, I'm going to give you the gravity of the situation. Y'all know I touch a lot of makeup, okay? 5 videos a week is a lot of makeup to touch. This is easily top 5 products like that I have touched in the last 2 months. Let me put it to you guys in a way that we will all understand, okay? This palette is one that Celine Dion will write a love song for, and if it's ever not sold or unavailable, Taylor Swift will have to write a breakup song. That is this palette. Boom, mic drop. Everybody knows what I'm talking about now, because that is love, baby. That is love. Next item I've been loving a ton. This is from Dragun Beauty. Y'all have seen me use this so much. This is the Dragon Heart Transformation Face Powder, and this yellow shade, I used it today under the eyes. This is a beautiful brightening powder, and what at first I was a little bit bummed out about was that this peachy pink shade, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna have a use for this. It's not gonna work for me. And I actually really like using this shade to blend out or soften my blush. It really just helps kind of blur the edges if I have like a patchy moment, or if I feel like something just didn't blend. Maybe there was like a wet spot where I didn't set my foundation all the way. Using this to really just like blend out that area works beautifully, especially blending it like up in this region, like I would say right around here, because it does have that nice bright quality to it, so it can brighten that area as well as blend out the blush. And these are so finely milled that they work beautifully whether you're blending something out, highlighting the under eye, it doesn't matter. These are so beautiful. There's not really much to say as far as a brightening powder, like, does it brighten? Yes or no? But this yellow shade down here, I've used it so much, and it's beautiful. The only thing I will caution you on is if you are super fair skinned like me, don't really go on and like pack it on your under eye, because then it will just turn it yellow. If you just go on, you grab a smaller little brush and you lightly kind of wisp it on there like a tulip brush or something like that, it works beautifully. And I really like the consistency. It's not heavy on the under eyes at all, not cakey, not creasy. It doesn't cause my under eyes to look 97. It's a really nice powder. Now, if y'all didn't think you were gonna see this product in this video, oh honey, y'all are severely mistaken. Hello, Brilliance bronzer from BH Cosmetics in the shade Golden Gal. I'm wearing it today. It's literally the only bronzer I have used in the past probably month and a half. Like, if I wasn't testing one, I was using this. The tone of it, the way that it applies, it's so inexpensive, and it's just silky, honey. Like, you put this on your face and you're like, wow, silk negligee. Am I fancy? Am I sophisticated? Was this $45? No, honey, it was BH Cosmetics. It was like $10 or something like that. It is so nice. And what I really love about this is that on the fair side, it builds beautifully. Like when you first apply this, it's really, really light. And I love it too because it never leaves me, because it's so soft and so silky on the skin, it never leaves a harsh contour, a harsh line, anything like that. It blends out so beautiful. And if you are looking for an affordable bronzer on the fair side of things, Golden Gale by BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer, honey, what are you doing with your life? It is so good. You guys have seen me use it so many times. This is another one that I could not put away if you tried to tell me to, so please don't ask me to. Please don't ask me to give up a One True Love. I don't ask you to do it, okay? So please don't ask me to do it. I'll cry. I'm very sensitive these days. Another product, I'm just going to throw it out there. I just did a product updates video on it, which I will link up here, so I'm not going to drone on, but you guys, this NYX Bear With Me spray, oh my God, I used it today. It is so freaking beautiful. You can literally use this to prime, set, or refresh your makeup, and at any step, it is gorgeous. Now, as I mentioned in my product updates video, one of my favorite things about this is that it gives you a light, dewy finish. It's not overpowering. It's not overbearing. It doesn't give you the overbearing dewiness of like the Pixi Glow Mist or the Catrice Dewy Glow or the Forsali or anything like that. Like I mentioned in that video, it is a beautiful, beautiful, light, dewy feel, and I really appreciate that as someone that is normal to oily, because I want sometimes like that nice light dewy. I don't always want it to be over the top. I don't want it to be matte. I want it to be just north of natural finish, and that is this spray, and it feels so nice on the skin. Even the sprayer is amazing. I love this. What if I just like a little demonstration? Oh yeah. And I'm going to stop there because I can literally talk about it forever. But if you want to prime, you want to set, you want to refresh your makeup, this spray is so nice. Highly recommend. I love it. Two more items from that collection I have also been loving a ton in the last month are right here. These are their Bear With Me Hydrating Cheek Tints. This one is in the shade Detox Me, which I freaking love. It is so beautiful on the skin. I know it looks a little bit bright and intimidating in the tube, but when you apply it to the skin, it's gorgeous. The other shade that I have here is Do Me Right. Now this shade, oh, this shade is everything. I apply this one. This is the one I use the most. It is so stinking gorgeous when you apply it to the skin. And what I like about these is the way that they build up on my cheeks. They look so nice, so light. They do have a nice, light, natural kind of dewiness to them, similar to how I described the spray. But these are very, very versatile in the sense that I can build them up and I can make them really rich in opacity. Or if I want to do a more natural makeup kind of day, I can use these as well. And the way that they just sit down, they settle, they don't ever cause an issue with my foundation. This stuff looks so beautiful. It's very consistent, and I love it. I would definitely test more colors of this. This is gorgeous. Another product that I've literally used the crap out of and still haven't talked about, the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Fair. Guys, I'm gonna show you, like, look, I don't know if you can see the dent that is in this product, but it literally dents down a crater full because I have used it so many times. This is so beautiful, so creamy. It is emollient. It is so rich in pigment. A little goes a long way. And let me just tell you, the shade Fair is literal perfection on my skin. What I love the most about this is just how freaking easy it is to use. It literally blends out. I wish all cream products blended out like this formula, because when you apply it, it looks a little bit intimidating. Like I said, very rich in opacity. But when you're blending it out and really working it into the skin, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can work with this, or oh, you know, did I apply a little too much? Sure, but I can work it out. It's not a problem. It doesn't dry down too fast. It doesn't become difficult to move around. It doesn't patch up your foundation. I've literally used this a bajillion times. I counted, and I have never had one issue with this consistency, the color, the pigmentation, none of it. I have never had a problem. I love it through and through. And the tipping point, by the way, I can apply this with a brush. I can apply it with a beauty sponge. It doesn't matter. At no point does it have an issue with literally anything or any way that I apply it. It is just like I said about the Pixi palette, like top 5, this is also in my top 5 finds. I love this. It is a home run to the nth degree. Whew. Now, another product I am so not going to leave out of this conversation, the Catrice Triangle Contour Stick. I did just include this in the product updates video that I already linked for you, so I'm not going to drone on about it too much, but you guys, if you want an affordable way to contour your face and you are on the light to medium spectrum, this is so freaking fantastic. It does take another second to blend out. It does have a couple of like gummy issues. Again, I go over all of it in the product updates video, but overall, I have found myself reaching for this time and time again. The color is so so nice. And if you have the extra second, you are willing to work with it to blend it out, it is, oh my god, it's so, like, the color, it's so beautiful. It is a little bit more on the cool tone side than the Huda Beauty. So this right here is Catrice, this is Huda. You can definitely see a little bit of a color difference. Again, if you're trying to save a little bit of money, you don't want to spend that much, maybe you're not sure, definitely worth taking a look at the Catrice stick, because girl, it is so good. So this one kind of came out of left field for me. This is the Sigma Color and Shape Brow Powder Duo in medium. Now, it is from Sigma, so it's on the pricier side. Do I think you have to have it? No, I do feel like there's probably more affordable options. These have much more of a powder consistency, much similar to an eyeshadow than the ones from Urban Decay did. So again, I think that you could dupe this out with either an eyeshadow or a different, more affordable powder option from the drugstore, Profusion, what have you. But if you were looking at these and wondering, like, how's the pigmentation, how do they work, this is actually what I used in my brows today, and I really, really enjoy it. The consistency is very nice, very thorough. I've applied it with multiple brushes, multiple ways, over foundation, under, you know, just everything you can imagine, and I really find that the consistency is beautiful and it lasts nicely on the brows. So it's kind of one of those random things that I'm like, ooh, I need to throw in there, like, hello, hi, but I really like it. It's nice. So this video is a little bit light on eyeshadow, and I'm not even going to try to lie about it, you guys. I have been loving this natural makeup look that I have going on. I'm wearing it today. It's literally how I've been wearing my makeup every single day, and I just love how light and fresh and airy it looks, how it feels, and everything about it I've been loving. So on the eyeshadow side, things have just been a little bit sparse, and you know what? I think that's okay. I think it's okay to go through phases, but one eyeshadow collection that really did stand out to me, as you guys saw in the updates video, I loved the Rustic Glam. I have nothing against so many other collections, but you guys, the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker collection, the big one and the mini, everything about these, I will go ahead and link the full review up here. If I don't have links, of course, everything will be down below as well. But everything about this collection I find to be so aesthetically pleasing. I love the way that this palette is. The layout can be a little bit sporadic, so I can understand how people would have an issue with that. But if you are looking at this just from like a nice, bright, colorful standpoint, it is so, so gorgeous. I love that you can literally make any light, bright, poppy look. You can deepen it up, you can keep it light, you can do a ton with it. And this shade up here, Virgin, it is so freaking bright. I actually the other day used this on my under eyes because they got really dark from a powder I was testing out, and I took a little bit of this on a brush and I just lightly tapped it up under my eyes, and it is so bright and the pigmentation is so beautiful. It's just, it's gorgeous. You guys have heard me say this 1,000 times, 1,001 at this point, but I love the look of purple and orange together. I think they're beautiful, and this palette for me just has so many things going on. There are a couple shades in it like Hot Fudge. That one for me is more of just a straight kind of liner, smudgy kind of look. I love it. It pairs beautifully with everything in here. The consistency is also fantastic between the big palette and the little palette. So if you're trying to save a little bit of money and you don't want to go full on Jawbreaker palette, you want to try the mini, maybe you've never experimented with his formula before, this is a great way to do it because the formula is so beautiful, very consistent, very smooth, all the good things. So I'm a big fan, and out of everything I've tried recently, this one, like, I couldn't put it away. And I have obviously used it a few times as well. It's not like I'm putting it in this video after not using it. But for me, this is one where even though I'm not in a super colorful phase right now, I'm still drawn to it. And that says a lot about the palette and the color stories of both of these, because hello, if I'm not even into color, but I love a color palette, that color palette has something special. And I think a lot of it too is these shades right over here, the like lighter, more fun kind of poppy shades, because they still give me like that nice light feeling that I'm digging right now, but they also have so many beautiful complementing options. Like you can take it, you can deepen it up, you don't have to. There's that nice like summer whimsical feel to it, and I don't know, I love both of them so much. They're beautiful together, apart, I don't care, girl, they're gorgeous. Now, there are a lot of other products that I did just talk about recently, so I kind of want to buzz through a couple, just honorable mentions, because I already put them away and your girl was not about ready to go dig them all back out. But the Colourpop blush sticks, I wore those a ton. If you follow me at all, I loved the hell out of those. I also really enjoyed the Huda Neon palettes. Again, they were included in that updates video. So beautiful. I wore those a crap ton. There were a couple of the hot pink purple shades. I paired those together, put a highlight on the eye. Girl, you're good to go for days. They are so, so beautiful and so bright. Love what those brought to the table. The packaging, everything about them was stunning. And I don't know if I included this little guy in my updates video or not, but this is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I did, of course, do a full review, which I will link above, down below. I will link it somewhere. And this palette is so freaking fantastic. Again, I can't remember. I don't think I would have mentioned this in my last updates video, but guys, this palette is so freaking fantastic. Not only is it something that I love, the color story, the formula, all of that is great. Everything is consistent to her older palettes, but I love that she made an effort to find a route that's more affordable for us. Like, hello, yes, your $125 palettes are great. I love them, whatever. But like, they're also $125 and I'm shook to my literal soul and back out again. So this one is a $65 palette. Obviously, it's still pricey, but you still do get a nice amount of product and everything is beautiful. The color story is great. And I don't feel like I was cheaped out on because it's less money. I feel like this is a legitimate attempt from a high-end brand attempting to make their makeup more accessible for everyone. Again, the price point's still really high, but at least it's a more accessible option. And I really do appreciate the effort in that. So for me, this was awesome. And I've used it so many times. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to say, you guys, I have been so into drugstore lipsticks lately. Super random thing to say, but Maybelline lipsticks, if you don't know how good those are, oh my word, I've been back into their, what were they? Colors for All, I think is what they were, something like that. They had like a line of 6 or 7. I have the entire collection. I talked about them on my channel when they first launched forever ago. Those lipsticks are just so beautiful. And if you are looking for some amazing freaking lip options, girl, you do not need to spend a ton of money. Go to the drugstore. Oh my. Go to the drugstore. Maybelline is probably my reigning queen of drugstore lip products when it comes to like just a regular bullet twist up, nice satin kind of finish. I'm not really a big fan of like a twist up matte finish for some reason, but a good solid twist up regular nice natural satin. Oh my god, it's so good. Maybelline, you did it. You killed it. I love them. I'm still loving them. It's been like a year, but I'm still loving it. Yeah. Oh my god, you guys. Who am I if I don't tell you guys the Sweet Cheeks matte blushes and glowy blushes from NYX? Citrine Rose is like so good. I'm wearing the glowy version. This is the matte version. I also have this one, which is totally chill. I love this. Here's the... Okay. And then yes, here is the glowy version of Citrine Rose as well. You guys, these have been right here with me. I've been wearing these almost every day. I can't believe I almost forgot you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Those are my favorites, you guys. Be sure to let me know yours down below. What are you loving? What are things that I should be looking at? So on and so forth. Leave me all the tea down below. And again, I'm just really sorry that you didn't get one last month, but your girl kind of screwed up and I don't even know how. So oops. Now while you're down there, don't forget you can also check me out on Instagram and on Twitter. They are both linked in the description. And if you haven't done so yet, you can also subscribe and turn on your post notifications to this here YouTube channel because I do upload 5 videos a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They go up bright and early. Ho, bright and early. Between 6 and 7 a.m. my time here in Northern Michigan. It's just a good early way. We talk about things we like, things we don't, things that are new, things that are old. It doesn't matter. We talk about makeup a lot here. And you guys, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. My legs are stuck to the leather chair. I'm not going to survive, I'm not going to survive. I'm not going to survive. BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bond. Stuck to the chair. Stuck to the chair. My legs are stuck to the chair. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god, Lord, your girl is so hot. She's so sweaty. She's so... She needs to turn on. Turn it on, turn it on, turn the AC on. Turn it on, turn it on, turn the AC on. Girl, I gotta get... for real, I need to turn the AC on. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna sweat to death.